Welcome back to the Shared Urban Farm. In today's video, we have a special treat. We are in Ndandu's beautiful vegetable garden and we're going to do a little garden tour and she's going to tell us all about how she built, guys, she built this all by herself, but I don't want to give it away. Let's do this. Let's do our garden tour. Ndandu, thank you so much for your time. Thank you that we can come and have a look at your beautiful garden.
Thank you for coming.
Let me just confess here. I had no idea that Ndandu is actually this like pretty famous influencer on TikTok and on Instagram. I met her through mountain biking and my friend told me that she's got this amazing vegetable garden just last week actually. And I thought, sure. I said to her, can I come in video? Can I do a garden tour? Then while I was there at her house, I go and have a look at her because I had the wrong name to her wrong handle, those things. You know, I'm old man. I don't know these things. Anyway, so while I'm there, I'm looking at her stuff. I'm like, oh my oath. Then after I filmed the video, I go and I check out her things. Yo. She must be the most talented person I know. The DIY stuff that she does, it's incredible. Guys, I will leave a link to her Instagram and then you can go find her on TikTok. I don't have TikTok. And go and look at the stuff that she does. And you will be, now when you watch the rest of this video, you will be in awe of what she has built in that vegetable garden, that pergola and all of this stuff. Such an amazing woman, such a lovely person. Go and follow her, go check her out, whatever you have to do. It's worth it. She is really something. Anyway, let's just get back to the video. So where are we in which area, which neighborhood are we actually in?
So this is Central.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay.
Central Port Elizabeth. So yeah, it's part of Central.
I would never have thought.
Yeah.
But you've got a view of the valley, yeah?
Yeah, we've got a view of the valley at the back,
Okay.
which is very nice.
Yeah.
But a lot of neighbors say, no, this is Moore Park.
Okay.
But it's not. It's Central.
It's Central?
Yeah.
Okay. Well, it's a beautiful part of Central.
Thank you.
Yeah. And how long have you guys been living here for?
We moved here November 2024.
Okay.
So
Not long,
it's been over a year now,
Yeah.
going to 2 years.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay, so your vegetable garden is still quite new then?
Yes, it's still quite new. So before it was like this, it was just a big bush.
Okay.
Yes, like a really big bush. So we had to clear the bush and a few trees that were in here.
Okay.
And then afterwards, I just started planning.
Okay.
How everything is going to look like. And then I started building.
Yeah, and you've not gardened before that?
In our previous house, I just started gardening.
Okay.
So I also built a garden before we left.
Okay.
So it was still pretty new when we left, but we moved and then I thought myself, I still need another garden. So yeah, and then this was it.
Yeah, so you mixed all the cement. Okay, I see it's those bricks.
Yes.
What do you call those bricks? Like a cement?
Yeah, cinder blocks.
Cinder blocks.
Yeah, so these are
Okay.
cinder blocks, and then I had to obviously reach out to Mr. YouTube to find out how to mix my cement and my my sand and the ratios and everything, and I started building.
And you did it all by yourself?
All by myself. It was not easy because getting things to be square. It's not the easiest thing.
It looks easy. I mean, when you see
easy.
the builders and they just whacking that wall up and it looks
and you're
like, oh,
I can do that.
Yes.
That's what I thought at first. And then when I started building, I realized, no.
Maybe not.
It's not that easy.
Not that easy. They just make it look easy.
Yeah, they make it look easy. I even said on one of my videos, guys, if you have someone building for you, pay them more because it's a lot of work.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a lot of hard labor, but it's it was worth it in the end. When I
Yeah.
looked at everything when it was done, I was like, wow, I actually did that. I
Yeah.
built something.
Yeah, it makes you so proud, eh?
Yes,
Yeah,
it does.
totally. In a
It
good way.
does.
And did you paint the whole thing on the inside as well before you put the soil in?
No, I didn't paint the whole thing on the
Okay.
inside.
Okay.
I left it as is. I wasn't sure whether I needed to line it first or not, but I just left it as is. I don't know whether how it's going to affect it in the long term.
Okay.
But with at my previous house, it was wooden, so I lined the whole
Okay.
thing on the inside.
Yeah.
But with this, I just left it as
Okay.
is. Yeah.
No, but I suppose the paint on the outside is going to seal it, because whenever I've
Yes.
used the wider ones and I've planted into them,
Yes.
then that soil just dries out. So I was wondering if but you would have had it sealed on the outside.
Yeah, it's sealed. Yes, it's
so
actually
then
sealed on the
fine.
outside, so it's actually fine.
So you
I
don't
did-
find that it dries out incredibly.
No, it doesn't. And I think also the soil that I used. So what I did was I started the bottom was just leaves, compost from the garden. So all
Okay.
the garden leaves that we
Okay.
gathered from the garden is just
Yeah.
at the bottom, and then I followed up with the soil that was here.
Yeah.
So all the soil that I dug up from here was the next one, and then I ordered some soil from some farm, so it was healthy, good soil.
nice, yeah.
Yes, and then recently I just added some goat and sheep
Manure.
manure.
Why is the goat and sheep better than cow?
They say it's got slow release, so
Oh, it doesn't
yes,
burn.
Yes,
Okay.
so it's actually so much better than.
So you
the
can
cow.
use that immediately. You don't have to first compost it.
Yes, you can just use it like just throw
like
it in and then
rabbits.
mix it with the soil a little, and then it
Okay.
just does its job.
Okay.
Yes.
Yes, that's
Yes.
cool. All
Yeah.
right. Let's have a look here at your grow bags.
Okay. Yeah, so I use the Woolies bags because obviously I felt like they would do a perfect job to
Yeah.
plant my tomatoes in there, and then I pair. So what is it, pairing?
Yeah.
So I
Like
pair-
companion planting.
Companion planting,
Yes.
yes. So what I've done all over the garden is there's a lot of companion planting
Okay.
as well. So then I planted my tomatoes with the basil.
Okay.
And and then I just put them up on a trellis, something that I
Yes.
just made at home, and yeah.
You sank this in the ground?
Yes, so it's sunk,
Yeah.
it's in the ground. So because I don't know, you've noticed the weather lately has been quite very humid and hot.
Yeah, and no
dry.
rain.
So no matter how much I watered the tomatoes, they were just struggling at some point. And then now, since we got the rain the last few days, they just started up
They're
again.
alive.
Very
Yeah.
interesting, yeah.
Yeah, I was going to ask you, how does that work out? Because obviously they say that the grow bags, they help for pruning the roots
Yes.
and then air pruning.
Okay.
But then I was thinking, in our dry climate, how would that work
Yes,
out? Because
they
the soil will
struggled.
just get so very dry that
Yeah,
to
it did.
rehydrate that is going to be a story.
So it took a lot to make it wet again, but the rain really, really helped quite a lot.
I mean, we didn't have any rain over the whole of January, not a drop.
Yes, not a drop, and it's been
Yeah.
very humid.
Yeah.
So that didn't help at all.
Yeah,
So
no, that must have been. Do you know what kind of tomato this is? Looks.
I forgot, but it's those
Not a-
big ones.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
That's
we've actually harvested a few.
they look
Yeah,
really nice. I mean,
but, yeah.
considering that it's been through this
Slowly.
dry season.
Yeah. So
Yeah, but you can
I just-
already see the new growth coming
Yes,
through.
which is what
So
I was
cool.
looking forward to, and I'm glad it's finally happening. So
Yeah. And I see you've got some pepper dews. Have you done anything with pepper dews before?
No, I'm actually learning as I go. Like
Okay.
all these things, it's like for me, it's new, and I do a lot of reading and I ask people questions.
Yeah.
So I just planted this, and then they look huge. And
They're doing so well. Do you get mouse birds?
I don't know. I've never seen birds really, I don't know, maybe Haven chases them or something.
Oh, lovely.
I don't know. I think he does.
Yeah, good lad.
Yeah,
good
I
lad.
think he does chase the birds. I've hardly seen any birds around here.
'Cause they love-
I think only
they love
once or
these.
twice I've seen a bird, but not in the garden, which was
Oh,
really
wow.
good. Yeah.
No, you would know because I have friends
Yes.
and they just annihilate everything.
Whoa.
And I just chased some off yesterday off of mine, or the day before.
Yes.
Off of mine. They were all in it.
Are you serious?
Yeah. You would think they wouldn't want something that burns.
Yes.
No,
You would think they wouldn't want it.
Yeah. No,
Wow.
They love it. Oh, and I
Oh.
love your pergola.
Yes. So I built that as well.
Let's have a look there. You built this?
Yes, I built it.
Oh, no, man. Oh, no, man. Really?
Yes, I built it. So there was nothing. Like I said, this whole place was nothing and just like a bush.
Yeah.
So I had to build the slab. I had to learn how to build a slab. I didn't know how to do it, but I learned and I built a slab and how high it has to be. And I planted in the posts and then I started building the pergola. And then the idea is for obviously the grapevines to go over it.
It's doing so well.
Yeah,
right?
it's doing so. When I first bought it, it was somewhere here, I think.
So this is the new growth
Yeah.
in this dry season.
Yeah, yes. In this dry season, can you believe it?
Can you believe it?
It was up to here when I first planted it. It would just touch the pole here.
Yeah.
But then now look at this.
It's going to look amazing. When
Yes,
it grows
I'm
over.
actually looking forward to it. So I'm going to put some wire on top.
Okay.
Once it starts reaching the top, I'm going to put
Yeah.
wire on top so the grapes obviously don't.
Yeah.
I don't even know what to do.
Okay.
Someone told me once you get the first grapes, you must just get them off or something like that.
Oh,
I
you
don't
mustn't
know.
let it fruit. I don't know anything
The first time,
about
I don't
grapes.
know. I'm learning.
Yeah. my friend, who's in this dry season, she got her first truss of grapes from
Mm-hmm. Really?
her. Yeah. So maybe it likes the dry. I don't know. Because this is incredible.
And then obviously after this past few days of rain, it
Yeah.
just started like,
It just came alive.
yes.
Wow.
Especially this one. This one is very happy compared to that one.
Yeah, I see there's a
Yeah.
difference.
Yeah.
And then you're building the day bed. that
So
is
I'm
gonna
building,
come in.
so the day bed is going to come and sit
Yeah.
over here. So you can sit and chill and fall asleep.
And totally enjoy your garden.
And enjoy the garden.
Yeah.
That was the main idea of this garden. It shouldn't just be a garden. It should be a place where you feel like peaceful, tranquil,
Yeah.
everything. It must just be everything.
Yeah.
Yes.
You see, I don't have a seating arrangement in mine, and I used to have like a funny little bench, and it was awkward to
Yes,
sit
and
on,
then-
and I was like, oh, this is so uncomfortable. I really
Yeah.
need to do something about that. 'Cause
Yes.
This is like, you've worked hard to build this, and you're planting your stuff, and you
Yes.
want to really
You
enjoy
want to
it.
really
you know?
enjoy your garden.
Yeah.
Yes.
No,
so that was
that's
the
gonna
main
be
idea.
awesome. That's
Yeah.
going to be awesome. Wow. Okay.
So we've already harvested a lot of stuff.
Okay.
And most of the stuff that you see here is new stuff.
Okay.
80% of this is new stuff. So we had a lot of vegetables. We harvested and then we got rid of everything, and I cleaned everything, and then I tilled the ground, then I planted new stuff. So this is basically new stuff that I planted over the past few
And then
years.
you got your little in-ground bed there.
Okay, so what happened there, that was sort of like an afterthought. So we had like seedlings and there were too many, and there were too many seedlings.
Okay.
So while we were on holiday over the December holidays, our gardener was like, you have too many seedlings. I'm like, okay, just plant them over there. So we're going to remove that. The plan is not to have that as part of the garden. So he just planted them there, and they were overgrown. They need to
But
be
you know, it's
removed.
bringing the pollinators.
It is, yes, yeah. Those flowers bring in the pollinators.
Yeah,
so we
it is
also
so nice.
we had a lot of them here, and it was beautiful. So yeah,
What are those? Is that pak choy? No?
on the beds.
Oh, okay. And
On the-
then that?
That's I don't know.
Chinese cabbage?
Forgot the name. I know it in Venda, but I always forget it in English.
Oh, is
Yeah.
it a vegetable that you would normally eat?
Yes. So we
From-
normally
from the Limpopo?
From Limpopo, yes. So
I was
we-
just going to
those-
ask you.
Yeah.
Do you have vegetables that you would like?
Yeah, so that's the vegetable that we normally eat back home. We call it muchaini.
Okay.
So I don't know what the name is. You see on the packet. It's there on the packet.
Okay.
Yeah. So
where
a
are
Haven.
you-
Haven. Stop.
can you buy those kind of things? Can you buy the seeds like easily, like at
Yeah, builders. Yes.
Okay.
Yeah, I just forgot the name. I don't know why I forget it, but yeah, it's got a nice
brassica.
It's got a nice sourish taste.
Okay.
Not too sour, but a nice. It's
tang.
Tang. Yeah,
Okay.
a nice one. It's good. Once you eat that, I always say once you eat that, you won't go back to spinach for some reason. It's really good. Patina. I love how it's rusting. It looks old. That's what I wanted. Yes. Yeah. So,
do you have fish in there?
No, it's just water.
Oh, you could put fish. You could put. We did it once.
Really?
Yeah, you could.
And
that fish stayed in there for ages. And if the water's moving like that,
yes,
then that helps with the oxygenation of the thing. But we put it's family of a goldfish, comet.
Oh, okay.
And then we had a guy painting, and he thought it was a nice bucket to clean his paintbrush in, and he killed the fish.
No.
Yeah. That was unfortunate.
Of all things, a paintbrush.
Yeah. He decided, no, he'll clean it in that fish water.
So the idea is to extend the garden, because I still need to put in more stones all the way down. Okay. I put 2 tons already.
Really?
Exactly. And I thought it would be enough, but it's not enough. I think I need another 2 tons of stones.
Yeah.
Yeah. And I realized,
so you're going to go all the way down to the wall.
Yeah, so I'm going to go all the way down. And then I've got apple trees next to the wall.
Okay.
The idea is to espalier them.
Ooh.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes, so that's the plan. I'm going to espalier those 2 trees, and obviously they say you need to get 2 different ones next to each other for cross-pollination. Yes. I didn't know that.
Okay.
But yeah.
Well, there you go.
There we go.
Worked out.
So that's the plan.
That's going to be a game changer. You're going to have, it's not going to take up a lot of space.
Yes.
Because I've seen it, I think I've seen it at Grass Roof. Is it a Grass?
I don't know.
I've seen it somewhere. Yeah. And I thought, wow, that's so
actually
clever.
Very cool. Yeah. That's so I'm actually looking forward to having them grow out and start training the branches. So I'm excited for that.
Yeah. I think we'll have to come back next season.
Yes, please
to come
do.
For another
yes,
update.
Once the whole garden is complete with the day bed there, and then and the trees. Yeah, you should. Please do.
Okay. Thank you so much. Thank you for your time. Thank you for your beautiful garden. And if you like this content, then please like and subscribe and share with your friends. And I hope you have a fantastic day further.